Hey everybody, it's Samantha from Samantha's Designs. Hi, sorry I have not been blogging lately on my blog, samanthadesigns.blogspot.com. Work life has been a little hectic, so I've been having to do a lot of work on the weekends, etc. So I haven't had a chance to blog. Doesn't mean I haven't been crafting, because of course, as a paper crafter, if I don't get in some time to get my hands inky or play with paper, I feel weird and not myself. Lately I've been really big on trying to make sure I'm using my stash, um, that kind of thing. And I came across recently a YouTuber that I really enjoy. Her name is Kristie Marcotte. I hope I'm saying that correct. I'm going to put a link to her channel down below for you. But love her. She takes an entire 6x6 pad and sits down and uses card sketches and makes these really cool cards. Um, and she puts in each video about how long it really does take her. She speeds up the video because, of course, watching somebody sit down and do that many cards, I think it takes her like 6 hours or so a lot of times. But she does speed it up so you can enjoy it. So that's something I was like really interested in. And then July was here. A lot of people in Blogland and on YouTube are doing Christmas in July kind of things. So I decided to jump on that bandwagon because I wanted to use up some paper pads and things that I have on hand. So this is one that I bought from Target Dollar Spot last year. It has a total of 18 pages that have 9 different designs. So there's some glitter, there was some really shiny paper in there, and then patterns as well. So really wanted to use that. I used white card bases. I used some black Recollections and craft cardstock. I used some red. A couple other papers that I had in my stash that I had big enough pieces of that I really wanted to use up, and I was so excited to do this. I spread it out over like 3 weekends. I could not sit down for 6 hours at a time and do that like she does, but I had a blast. I even used up a lot of my green buttons. This is from Michael's. This was full of green buttons, and now I'm like, I would say it's less than halfway full. So I'm excited. I'm using my stuff, which I'm thrilled. So in these boxes that I made with using my envelope punch board, I have all of my cards that I made. Gotten kind of in the habit of making these boxes to hold them. I think they're cute. If I want to give a gift, give a set as a gift, they're ready to go. I can just say, here you go. This is a gift for you. Or maybe wrap it up, put in a bag or something, but it's awesome. I also used my envelope punch board to make a couple of bows as accents for a couple of them. But let's get into looking at the cards and everything. And from this paper pad, this is what I have left. I have some glitter cardstock, 3 whole pieces, which I can use for die cuts or something, especially little hearts. This would be cute on like St. Patrick's Day things, maybe. So let's get right into it. This is the first one. They each have a separate amount of cards in there, and I really did try to use the scraps. So this one, I used my Cricut to make these little banners, and I love the sentiments are made with my Cricut. But here's I'm using some of the buttons, made little banners using a die cut out of scrap paper that I had from the pad, and then added some bling at the bottom. So I'm just going to flip through these. This is one that I had a big piece left, added a little sliver of that kind of reflective red over there on the side. Die cut some black. This tree is from a stamp set I recently purchased from Michael's. I'll put the name of the stamp set below. Here's another one. I used one of the hearts I already had die cut in my stash to add to this one. Some of the sentiments are from stamp sets that I have as well. So if I use a stamp set, I'll use it below. But I will tell you, there's one. Now I think it's this one with this stamp set with this Merry Christmas. I lost it. I don't know how you lose something in your own stamp room, or where you're stamping, but there was this cute set I bought last year. I used it to make a few cards, put it away, and now can't find it again. So, don't know where I put it away. Okay, here's another one, using some of those scraps down at the bottom, have a little bit of the glitter peeking out to make a little thin strip, some more buttons, and then this little snowflake was from Dollar Spot, that's what I should say. Love that little snowflake. Here's another one. This Christmas I made using my Cricut. It is so cute. I also have a smaller version of that Christmas here. You can't see it very well because I put it on the black check part, and I should not have. I should have come up with space. And these are some wood veneers I got from Target last year as well. So some are painted green, and then others are just the wood color. So total in all, I did 34 cards, which is typically what Kristie on her YouTube channel, I see when she uses a paper pad, she gets about that same amount for most of hers as well. And she probably uses more of the paper pad in sketches than I did. I used a lot of it. But the paper pads she uses have more papers in them than this. This one was pretty thin. As far as usually I think most of them have 36 papers, and this only had 18. Okay, so this one's another Velcro closure with the cute little bow at the top. This is my favorite card I made out of all of them. So I have some Cricut glitter cardstock I had already cut out on my in my die cut thing. When I say die cut thing, I mean I have a holder that holds all my die cuts that I have. That I've done in a session where I just sit there and die cut some different shapes. The Cricut did this, the Christmas, the Mary, and also the snowflake. So this is, but it's so cute. It's my favorite one. All right, I used some of the reflective paper from the paper pad that I had left over to make a tag for the sentiment. This one has a tree on it, and then some extra paper there. Here's another one. This is a paper that was in my stash. This is not part of that paper pad. And these little glittered accents are from Dollar Tree. Here's another one. This is actually a stamp that I stamped on pattern paper and then used that die cut that came with it to cut it out. This is actually one of the sketches that I used, and unfortunately, I've got to get better at this. I'm still not good at this. I did not write which sketch and where this came from, and I apologize. The Merry Christmas, it was done with the Cricut. Here I am using more of my buttons. And this one as well. Okay. So that's box number 2. All right, this box I'm holding closed with a belly band, and this box I made at the same time. So the belly band is from this paper. So this is 2 12x12 sheets of paper to make 2 boxes with the belly band. And I'm still debating if I want to put something out here with the belly band. I don't know. Sometimes I think, I could go overboard, so maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Here's another sketch that I did. This one's got gifts on it. This one's got a cute little kit and a stocking and a cute, again with the cat. And then candy canes, so classic but just cute as a button. I love it. Okay. Put my belly band back on later. Okay, box number 4. We're going to bent an envelope. Okay. Again, this is the one with the other sketch that I used. This one's got the presents at the bottom again. This is paper I had in my stash left over, and I had a whole big piece, so I just used that as the base. And then this is more of the paper from the paper pack. And then the heart is a cutout. I already had cut out in my container of die cuts. The snowflake again are here in the button. And then the 'Tis the Season, I know that's a paper tray ink sentiment. And this is one of my favorites too. I just love the wood veneers. This was one you would have to hand deliver. Unless you put it in bubble wrap. I don't think you could send this through the mail. But it's just darling in person. I love it. Okay, so that was my Christmas in July project that I didn't get to share with you in July because I was so busy with other things. But I wanted to make sure you got a chance to see some of the things I've been doing. And I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks, guys. Have a great one. Bye.